Hey guys, Cryonik here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about possible characters that could come to Super Mario Maker as DLC, just like how they added Link and the Master Sword to the game. But I won't be the only person in this video. My friend PK is also going to be joining me, so I'm going to be talking about the first 3 characters, and then he's going to be talking about the last 2 characters, and we will also be doing a video on his channel on Wii U games that should come to the Nintendo Switch. So with all that being said, here are 5 DLC characters that should come to Super Mario Maker 2. Number 1 is Kirby. So Kirby could have a lot of possibilities, just because of the fact that he can inhale enemies and take their abilities. So obviously one of his attacks would be inhale enemies, and then for the basic enemies, I would say have some sort of ability. I don't really know if Kirby should be able to inhale Bowser, because I feel like that's a bit too overpowered, but who knows. And some of the enemies are kind of hard to think of an ability for, like if Kirby sucked up a Goomba, what would exactly happen, because the Goomba doesn't have any special features or anything. So there are some problems with that, but nonetheless I still think Kirby would be a cool addition to the game. And since the Master Sword is the item that turns Mario into Link, I feel like the item for Kirby should just be one of those like little star things, or like a warp star, or whatever they're called. So that's the first character. Let's move on to character number 2. So next up we have Sonic, which would be much faster than Mario, but probably not as fast as he can get in the actual Sonic games, because that might be a little too overpowered. But he would also have that spin jump, and I don't know what it's called. I think it might be like a spin attack or something. But you know, when he jumps up and spins and then a target locks onto the closest enemy and he like shoots towards it. That was a bad description, but you probably get what I'm saying. And then the item for Sonic would obviously be a ring, because that's like the main item or collectible in Sonic games. So even though Sonic is a Nintendo character, I feel like it would still be really cool to be able to play as him in Mario Maker 2. And next up is not really an 8-bit character, but I was thinking Inkling. So in Mario Maker 1, Inkling had an amiibo costume, so they could use that as the base sprite, and then maybe add some stuff or go off from there. But you would turn into a squid in the water levels, which I think would be cool, and maybe you could have some extra and more fluent movement as a squid in those water levels too. And then you would obviously shoot with splatter shot, throw ink bombs, maybe a special weapon, but I don't know what special weapon would be, like, if there's any that wouldn't be super OP in this. It's kind of hard to decide between all the different specials. And I already said the splatter shot, but possibly maybe other weapons, kind of like in Smash Bros, how a different direction is a different weapon, like slosher, blaster, roller, etc. So maybe something like that could also happen here. And then the item that turns you into an Inkling would be those special weapon canisters from the Hero Mode and the Octo expansion. Alright, those are my 3 characters. Now I'm going to hand it on over to PK to do the last 2.
First things first, I want to thank Cryonik for having me on his channel, and be sure to check out the video he made over on my channel. And before that said, I think Pichu, or really any Pokemon with a 3-stage evolutionary line, would make a cool playable DLC character in Mario Maker 2. The item that could turn Mario into a Pokemon could simply just be a Pokeball or even an evolution stone. When you collect a regular power-up such as a mushroom or a fire flower, it could cause the said Pokemon to evolve. So for example, collecting a mushroom turns Pichu into Pikachu, and then collecting a fire flower could turn Pikachu into Raichu. Nintendo could be really creative if they were to make a Pokemon a DLC character, as each Pokemon could have their own attack. So Pichu could shoot little electric charges, or Charmander could shoot fire from its mouth, and so on. Thinking of enemies for a Pokemon DLC pack is kind of hard, as there aren't really any evil Pokemon, but Pokemon of the opposite type could act as Goombas and Koopa Troopers. So let's say that if you're playing as a fire-type Pokemon, water types could be the Goombas. Captain Olimar from the Pikmin games is another character that I think would make a cool DLC pack in Mario Maker. A spacesuit could be the item that turns Mario into Captain Olimar, and in the Pikmin games there are a ton of different enemies that Captain Olimar faces, so Nintendo could just pick a few of them to replace the regular Goombas and Koopa Troopers. Captain Olimar's main method of attack in all of the Pikmin games is by throwing Pikmin, which are these tiny flower creature things, and so the power-ups in a Captain Olimar themed DLC pack could be Pikmin that you can throw at the enemies. Something cool that could be added in a DLC pack is finishing the level by jumping onto a rocket instead of a flagpole. I say this because each Pikmin game ends with Captain Olimar leaving the planet in his rocket spaceship thingy, and I think this would just be really cool for Nintendo to add. Be sure to like the video, and that's all from me.
Alright guys, that's gonna have to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And once you've done all that, go on over to PK's channel to watch the video that I made with him. Also, remember to follow my Twitter, join my Discord server, and subscribe to my second channel, Pixel Percussion. All three of those will be the link in the description, as well as PK's channel. With all that being said, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!